Cutscenes, dialogue,
Cringy.
characters,
Lord have mercy.
wind chimers, echoes, and a dog swimming. These are the few things that have been added to the Wuthering Waves 1.1 update. Keep in mind that the majority of the game is characters yapping.
Cringy.
90% of the game is just dialogue and cutscenes, while 10% is you playing the game. So, in a nutshell, the story begins with this low fat echo named Little One, also known as
Abby. That's my name.
Abby got its name due to saying,
Absolutely no.
you talked to Abby about the dream you had previously, and for some reason it's located at
Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinhsi lived.
After the conversation with the old men, we head to the Grand Library to speak with Sunhua.
Greetings, Rover.
She gave us information that Jinhsi, or Madam Magistrate, is alone at Mount Firmament as we speak.
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone.
The only problem is that we don't know what the fuck she's up to.
Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic.
The only way to Mount Firmament is with a wayfinder.
One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely.
Sunhua says she'll be located at the ferry terminal near the Morning AX tactical hologram.
I pray you will both return safely.
Once we arrived, we came across our wayfinder.
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder.
Cheng Li speculates that the Fraxidus are disrupting the Sentinel, causing it to have a temporal disruption.
If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, that could explain the temporal disruptions. As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Whatever you want, mama.
When we made it to the location, a problem occurred.
The bridge has broken.
Well, no fucking shit.
To fix this, we need to use a chrono sorter. Its purpose is rewinding or forwarding time around the vicinity. After walking across the bridge and encountering the Fraxidus, things became peculiar. Remember the temporal disruptions? Yeah, this is basically it. All inhabitants behind this photon barrier has been frozen in time. You may ask, what caused it?
It looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our Sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now.
The worst part is that we cannot contact Jinhsi due to the temporal disruptions.
As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinhsi. We need to hurry to Hongzhen. Jinhsi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
So our job is to find her. After doing some side quests and accepting defeat, we made it to Hongzhen. Wow.
What the hell is this?
What do you mean bro's built like a one-by-one Lego piece?
Here we go again.
After defeating the Fraxidus, rotating this vase made these stones lead you to...
Something behind the waterfall.
Behind it is a door. When we entered, we see...
Holy shit, there's people?
Yeah, so apparently these are the remaining Hongzhen residents who are unaffected by the temporal disruptions. How, you may ask? I have no clue. I skipped their dialogue. After talking to the residents, Jinyi told us that Jinhsi was just here 15 minutes ago.
The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
Jinhsi was with Jinyi rescuing civilians.
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Jinhsi had noticed that she could not sense the presence of the Sentinel, meaning that
The Sentinel's condition is getting worse.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest.
the only way to get in the chamber is with a cipher key located in the Truth Seeker's Pass.
To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge. And then she left.
With that information, Cheng Li and I will be heading to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet with Jinhsi.
Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jinhsi.
And so, we head off. We are halfway done with the story of Wuthering Waves, and I'm not gonna lie, dog, this shit is fucking boring. All I did was puzzles, fight enemies, and listen to more dialogue, and
Hey, look, it's Jinhsi!
alright, so we finally met Jinhsi. What's next? Well, Jinhsi's goal is to rescue Jue, the Sentinel.
I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. The Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate.
So we know that Jinhsi is the appointed resonator. She planned to restore the ability to control time, saving Hongjin from temporal disruptions and preventing Jinzhou from having it. The real question is, what did she have to do in order to achieve that? Well, she has to literally throw hands at Sentinel Jue. But Jinhsi's condition is pretty bad, and if she were to fight Jue, it may result in her overclocking. Which means if she uses her powers too much, she's gonna fucking lose her mind and become uncontrollable.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinhsi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
Anyways, we need one more flare stone to unlock the area that has a cipher key. However, there was a mini boss fight, so
I killed it.
Who's the caged bird now?
after activating the last flare stone, Truth Seeker's Pass has been unlocked and we finally received the cipher key. Oh, and Chainli just slaughtered a whole team of Fraxes when we left her. Moving on! Using the cipher key on the Keyforge granted us access to the Mianlong chamber, where Sentinel Jue is located. There's a hibernation pod. You need to do puzzles to continue the story. Also, Jinhsi is supposed to be dead, but Jue decided to bring her back to life.
The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. The Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life.
That's crazy, but I don't care. And there's Sentinel Jue. Okay, now pay attention. Jue's mind is fucked up.
The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time.
So we're now fighting Jue, and Jinhsi saved the day. Hooray!